finished. Simple as that. So the rules are lead side. Man cave update. It is freezing out here and I've got a freaking t-shirt on, so we're going to go straight in. Here's the update on the man cave. Obviously it's nowhere near finished, but we're slowly but surely getting there. So the roof is done, which I'm immensely proud of. Me and you, didn't we? We put some hours into this.
We did.
I've got the corrugated steel coming to finish off. I've got to get some more wood cladding, corrugated steel. This is where my towels and my plants, my fake plants are going to go. A bit of foliage. We're going to sand this back and varnish these the same colour. I'm not sure what colour yet, but it just doesn't, a bit too contrasting in it. So we're going to do that. And then Amy's wanting to come in on the man cave, so it might not be a man cave anymore, it might be a unisex cave. So I think she wants to have this side, which I'm not going to tell you too much about, but she wants her own little project in here. So
more to come.
Yeah, what the wife wants, the wife gets. Easy life, that was it. Happy wife, easy life.
Ooh.
Right, welcome to this video. So this video is a little bit different. There's no training involved, anything like that. This is what happens behind the scenes from my perspective regarding recovery, keeping my health in check, and obviously going into the new year, what the plans are. So Chris, who owns a company called the Blood Lab, and he's coming today to take my bloods first. Which is basically like running a car, like MOT service once a year or a couple times a year, just to make sure my health is on point, and obviously working towards the Olympia, I want to be optimal. And also we're going to be doing an IV, which is going to be adding like B12, more vitamin D3, because here in the UK we're now going into winter, colder days, shorter days. So I'll be lacking in that. Vitamin C, all things again what's going to help towards my training and making me work at my optimal level. So I've got 4 of my friends, even Ash is going to be doing it today, and we're going to be talking why it's important at any age to be doing this. So we've got Ash in his 20s, me in my early 30s, we've got Johnny, my physio, who's coming into his 40s now, and we've got Dale, who's a good friend of mine, who's a joiner, and he's pushing on like the 50s and whatnot. So it just shows, and we're going to get Chris talking about why it's important. Also this afternoon we've got Luke Mace, who owns a company called the Ice Bath Company, and I'm looking forward to getting my ice bath installed. We might even give it a run for its money today. I think Ash is up for it as well.
Itching to get in.
It won't be, we're itching to get out of it as soon as it gets in. But yeah, we're going to talk about that as well, why that's important. We've got the infrared sauna as well from Miami Spas, and it's all going to be about hot and cold water therapy. Johnny's going to talk a little bit about it. So yeah, this is quite an informational, it's going to be like ram-packed full of information, and hopefully you'll enjoy this video. It's just slightly different to what I normally do, so let's get on with it.
There's certain things that we can rectify with supplementation, things like that. So you'll see at the bottom here there'll be like a vitamin panel. If you, some people are going to be, you know, they're going to have low vitamins in certain areas. Vitamin D, especially at this time of year, it's going to be quite low because obviously the sun's not.
I've been taking that for years anyway.
Perfect.
5,000 IUs
brilliant.
A day.
Brilliant. So we always look at like folate as well, so B9. And then we look at the whole spectrum of a health panel really. We look at things like what we call an FBC, so your full blood count. So we look at basically the shape and sizes of your cells. We look at the biochemical aspect of your blood as well, so things like your iron, ferritin, things like that. We look
cholesterol.
Yeah, we look at kidney function, so we look at something called the EGFR, or the estimated glomerular filtration rate. And basically that's how many millilitres of blood your kidneys filtering per minute. And then we look at your liver function, we look at your lipid function, and we look at a very small hormone panel for you as well. So we look at things like testosterone, estradiol, which is the most prevalent form of estrogen in males, and then things like luteinizing hormone and follicle stimulating hormone. They all make up something called the HPTA, which is the hypothalamus pituitary testicular axis, and that's basically how your body makes hormones effectively. The general population won't know of things like, you know, NAC, so N-acetylcysteine. That's an antioxidant that can help with liver detoxification. Things like glutathione, which is another antioxidant, and things, just very simple things along the lines of krill oil, omegas that can help HDL, citrus bergamot that can help with what we call dyslipidemia, so a wrong ratio of good to bad cholesterol. And then, you know, natural supplementation, good source vitamin D, good source vitamin B9. We can also help with reducing LDL quickly if needs be. Things like vitamin B3, so niacin, is known, clinically studied to bring down bad cholesterol really quickly.
Right, very good. All sounds good, yeah.
Great to meet you.
Top man, thanks a lot,
Take care,
Chris.
Lisa.
Right guys, so as you can see, I'm hooked up to the IV now. This is like a cocktail of vitamins. The main things for me, what I'm taking from this is, obviously we're coming into winter, or we're in winter now. The days are a lot shorter, so for me I need to get added vitamin D in. I do supplement with tablets, but obviously this is a quicker, more elite way of doing it, should we say, straight into the system, into the bloodstream. Again, we've got vitamin C in there, which is going to help with immune system. We've got B12, magnesium in there, which is going to help with sleep, get me into a deeper sleep, which again is going to help with recovery. Obviously I've got a little man who is very sporadic in his sleeping, so I don't get the full 8 to 9, 10 hours, which I used to get and took for granted. So that's important, that's helping there. So we're just trying to hit everything from each angle. And like I mentioned before, this is all so I can work at a more optimal level all year, ready for the Olympia.
So Luke Mace, I started the ice bath company. So we're here today to make sure that this ice bath is installed beautifully. So we've got the ice bath, which is going to be going next to the sauna, which is going to be lovely. But we've got the chiller, which is going to be sat outside in the other part of his man cave. So what we've got to do first is just pop a couple of holes in the cladding, get the piping through, get this filled up, and then we can have fun.
It's as easy as that.
Easy as that.
Fit like a glove.
In like Flynn.
Along with the sporting benefits, obviously the mental health benefits, like again, smaller studies have shown that, you know, anxiety, depression, things like that. And you do see a lot of people, you know, getting in ice baths, you know, whether it's outside with proper ice in it. Just to test their mental toughness.
Yeah, 100%. And what was interesting is I had the opportunity to interview Wim Hof at the FitX. Sorry, not at the FitX, at the Arnold Sports Festival. And one of the things that he said was that he said, you give me 4 days and a mixture of his breathing techniques and the cold water immersion, I'll teach you to overcome fear, anxiety, depression, and your general mental health and well-being. But it's from both, you know, it's that mixture of the breathing, the ice and the cold water, and he's always saying that the cold is your teacher, you know, to listen to your body. And I think one of the amazing things about the cold water is when you pull the steps up here and you're just about to jump in, what your head says is, what are you doing? This is uncomfortable. And then this is your chance as your proactive mind to say, hang on a second, I'm the boss here. So you're pushing past that mental barrier every single time you get into there. So, I mean, we predominantly brought these out for athletic recovery, but we've been amazed at the response that we've had on exactly that level.
100%.
The things actually that Wim Hof has been running is a Freeze Hof, which is a 40-second ice bath. To raise awareness that every 40 seconds somebody takes their life. And what he's saying, it's not just about raising awareness for that, but it's about raising awareness that actually there's a way to be able to combat fear, anxiety, depression, and a big part of that is through cold water immersion and through your breathing and through that mindfulness.
And
So
for
it's
different therapies other than here's some drugs.
mate, 100%.
Take it, which you want to stay away from that as much as possible.
Yeah.
So if there's any natural remedies, natural immunity that's got a big thing at the minute. Improving your immunity and all stuff like that. It's worth doing. And again, back to the breathing.
Yeah.
The first thing that you do if you jump in cold water is
yeah, definitely.
And that's why a lot of people, if they were to go into cold water and die, it's because
you almost forget to breathe for whatever reason.
And they don't control their breathing.
That's
And
it.
then that calming of the mind and things like that, and just settling everything down, which is a massive part. And okay, this is only this big, but that will teach you and implement.
It's got the same effect.
Yeah, definitely. And I think one of the big things, exactly the same sort of branch, is that this is about prevention as opposed to the cure. It will cure to an extent, but this is about training your mind and your body to be able to be one. It was all about this mind and body connection. Saying, what we would say because you've got a lot of people asking how long do I stay in it, specifically for athletic recovery.
What's optimal?
What's optimal for your physical well-being and your recovery is we'd say whatever the degree of temperature is of your ice bath, that would be the maximum amount of time in minutes that you'd stay in there. So at the minute we've got this set at 5 degrees, so for your athletic recovery, your maximum time you really want to be spending in that is going to be 5 minutes.
What, a day?
I do it twice a day.
What,
so
2.5 or 5?
No,
In
one session, so in one hit. So.
But again, you condition your body.
For that.
To build up to it.
100%.
It's like picking up weights. I could only do 10s today, then 12s, then 15, and then you gradually build up. Same as this: minute today, 2 minutes tomorrow, 3 minutes.
That's it.
It's just conditioning your body.
But this is really one of those therapies where you've got to listen to your body, because the cold and the heat, both in extremes, can be dangerous. So it's not just about sitting in there, as you said. If you've got zero experience with there, you can actually do yourself some damage. It's the same as if you sat in the sauna for too long, you're going to do yourself damage. So it's about really listening.
Because only it goes down a degree in the body or something, don't you? You can actually go into hypothermia just from jumping. Because when I jumped in the river being an idiot, and then after I read the book with Hoff, I was like, that's actually dangerous. That was actually stupid. Need a nervous cut. So the rules are lead side, spin the bottle, spin the pencil.
Doing the honours. Who is it going to be?
Don't get too scared.
He's going in!
Best of 3. No, I'm in. Come on, let's do it.
He's nervous. He's already panicking.
It's just that initial bit which you get in. Getting up to your groin is not so bad, is it? It's as soon as you get past that bit and your body goes.
Yeah, but I have to jump in. Like in the river, if I jump in, I'm alright, but going in slowly is
Well,
worse,
if you
isn't
jump on top of the sauna.
Yeah.
Right, we're starting as soon as you're completely submerged. Scoot your ass forward just a smidge to get those traps under. That's 30 seconds, mate. Well done.
Oh, yeah, it's your breathing. It's all about your breathing. Hey, I was a big load.
Yeah, you should have turned it off.
Shit, my cladding. Oh, I've missed that. Actually, I've missed that.
As soon as you're in it at about 5 degrees, that blood, wherever your line of water is, your blood flushes right the way to the skin, which you can see.
I actually feel good again now. No, it sounds silly, but I could go in again. Right, where's the pencil? Who's in next?
We ready? 2, 1. So if it's landed either half of this, right? That's pretty direct.
Yeah, that's very damaged. Very damaged. Lee.
Nice and slow.
Breathe, Johnny.
Very good.
Good lad, Johnny.
Breathing, Johnny. Nice.
Nice, mate.
Nose.
That's 25 seconds there, mate.
And get traps under if you can, mate.
Scoot your ass forward just a little bit and then lean back just a touch. Get those traps under. There we go.
Good lad.
That's 25 seconds there, mate. I'll save that. Get traps under if you can, mate. Scoot your ass forward just a little bit. Oh, that's perfect. That's 50 seconds.
Nice, Johnny.
That's a minute and 10.
Bloody hell.
Oh, time it. Oh, he's lost now, isn't he?
He's going to jump in again now. Brilliant. 120.
Let's have it.
How long do you think you got?
10 seconds.
Nice confidence there.
You don't miss him.
Hey!
Yeah, just keep breathing through it, even though it's quite quick.
Good.
Jeez.
No,
Try and relax
concentrate.
into it. Don't tense.
Just focus on your breathing.
There we go.
That's it, mate.
Oh, 30 seconds. He's got an easy 5 minutes.
Easy work.
Only got a beat right.
Getting past that 1 minute mark, mate.
102.
Go on, we'll go for 150. Just let me know when I've beaten them all, will you?
Yeah, nearly there.
Yeah.
Across there, you got that line anyway. That's just from all that
It's
water.
broad.
That's it.
What's
He
that?
goes, what line?
Yeah,
Well, where's that line?
Peacock feathers. Peacock feathers. God, no, it is though. You can feel it. Like you almost go hot inside.
Yeah.
You know, that's like the kind of feeling you get, and then like the
Yeah.
tingles start. But no, that's
You're
excellent,
giving your
that.
vascular system a good massage as soon as you're doing it. That's why the contrast therapy is so good. You know, so the setup that Ryan's got here with the sauna and then with the ice bath, the whole of your vascular system, which we never do because we're so used to staying in this comfort zone of ours. So what these two extremes do is take our bodies into a place where we're not used to being. Stress, yeah, but safe stress. And stress that's actually good for us. So that internal massage, if you like, of your vascular system and your muscular system being able to do that.
Because like
is
now,
so
my
good.
body feels like it's sunburned.
Sunburn.
Yeah, no, all on like my back and that.
In a good way.
Yeah.
You've already lost.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have. I beat
didn't know it was a
you.
competition first time. What we're on, Luke?
We're on 3.5 minutes.
What? That's 3. All right, I'll let you off.
Yeah. Now it's a competition.
No, but I still
You'll have
beat
to
you.
pull me out with my one big ice cube when I get out of here. But no, on a serious note though, what's the maximum you'd say for this then?
So that's on 8 degrees at the minute. So maximum sort of 8 minutes that you'd really want to stay in that. But again, it's listening to your body.
Yeah.
So if your body's now starting to shiver, shivering's not bad, but it gets to a point where it's uncontrollable because you can control your shivering with your breathing quite a lot. But if your body's saying, I'm really uncomfortable, that's your time to say, enough's enough for me.
It's more the
Don't just try and do it to win. You just do
Mate,
what you
I'm
feel
doing it to
comfortable.
win. I've got to win. It's the fingers.
Yeah. Try just resting your fingers on the side.
No, I can't move.
He's going to start to become an ice cube in a
That's what I
minute.
mean. The only way you're going to get me out is I have to drain this and pull me out in one piece.
That's 4.5. He's mastered it.
God, don't tell him that, will you?
How does that pump feel on your chest?
Yeah. I can actually feel my heart, you know, like working.
Yeah.
I can feel like it pumping out my chest.
And you'll feel that even more with the contrast therapy, because your heartbeat raises when you're in the heat, but it will drop quite considerably as soon as you get in the cold. But you'll feel your heart pump really hard as it starts to slow down.
Right. Okay. So I'm starting to now, at this stage now, it's starting to go into my toes.
Yeah.
Like, prickling.
Well, you've done 5 minutes
On
now.
my toes.
See that?
I bet Luke's like, will you just do it, Luke? So I want to go home. So it's Friday and I want to go home.
See, that's the difference now. You can tell with the breathing wise, is good as gold.
Yeah.
You're calm as a...
Yeah, I can tell. Banter. We know he's alright because my dad banter's come out. Johnny, I ain't getting out, mate.
Easy, innit?
I'm not getting out.
You're nice and warm in there, Johnny.
What?
Let's see who can last the longest.
That's the longest.
I'm out on that one.
That's 5 minutes 50.
We'll do 8 minutes and then.
8.
Yeah, but then what?
Degrees, isn't it? 8.
Yeah, 8's the max. But I can feel it in my toes now, actually. Although I can't feel it in my toes. But actually, that's actually starting to, you know, seize up.
Yep.
Is that like a sign? Is that a telltale sign to get out? Are you meant to like move and stuff, or does it really matter?
It depends on what you want to do, mate.
It don't really
if
matter.
you want to move, you can move.
Yeah, it's that constant flow of water as well, you know, with that jet.
Yeah. It stops your body from being able to acclimatise.
Yeah. And what's that down to? 8 degrees?
Yeah. 7 minutes, mate. Which it's probably down to now anyway with the chiller still.
So, God's honest truth, if he hadn't have said this as a competition after it, I would never have been able to do this. I just hate losing.
So it's just because I beat you?
No one beat me. I didn't
Just
realise
admit it.
I didn't
You just
realise
admit
we were
it.
doing that.
But how does it feel now?
Seized. Yeah, no,
Seized.
obviously I've got used to it now. I can withstand this, but like I can feel stuff seizing up. Like I'm getting pinpricks in my feet, and it's telling me to get out.
Yep, then do it.
What time?
That's 7. That's just over 7.5 minutes.
No, we'll do 8. We'll do
7
8.
minutes 40.
We'll get to 8.
Does that mean I'm going to have to do 9?
We'll do 9.
I'm having you.
Where are we at? Alright.
He's going, come on time, please. Hurry up.
Worse than when you're doing plank and you're watching.
Yeah, that's
Well,
it. Well done, 8 minutes.
Yeah. Wow. Ooh. Hey up. Shit.
That's it. Nice and steady.
That's actually serious. Wait.
Seriously?
Oh, fucking seized up.
That's it. So this is where the horse stance really works well.
Is
So
it?
if you pat yourself dry.
Yeah. Oh my word. Oh. Yeah, go on then.
Because the awesome thing about that is it's a fantastic natural anti-inflammatory.
Yeah.
So everything's now tight.
Yeah.
It's pulled everything in.
So that is exactly what I'm explaining, like DOMS. Like it feels like everything's really tight.
Yeah.
Trying to move everything.
Yeah. It is just that cold. So it'll take a while to just warm up, but it is important to warm up again afterwards. So what Wim does is he calls it his horse stance. So you're bending your legs, and it's all about getting that blood flow back through your big muscles again, and just sort of rocking from side to side, moving. You can do it. Whatever's going to be pushing that blood into those muscles again. So it is just
throw some dance moves, basically.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
That's it. The arse wiggle's always a good one.
Neighbours are loving us.
That's it. Imagine you've got a towel.
Neighbours are going to love us. Right, that's coming back now.
Yeah. It doesn't take long, but it just sort of kick-starts that blood going back into the muscles again.
Stop!
Killed.
Right, so that's a wrap on this video. Thank you for watching. Today, little recap on what's happened. It's all been about recovery. This morning was getting my blood work done, IV, ECG, but we couldn't show much about that, so we'll show that in the next one. But also this afternoon, we had cold water therapy. We had Luke from Ice Bath Company come and fitted my ice bath, and we all got in, didn't we? It was only like 20 minutes ago, hence why I'm like this, because I'm actually freezing. I did 8 minutes in there at, I think it was 7 degrees, 8 degrees, so it's pretty cold. My competitive side came out of me, which was stupid really, but yeah, I feel great anyway now. Thank you for watching. Please comment below, please subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next video.